Hello, welcome to LMU Tri-State News. I'm Ashley Hurley. Thank you for joining us. The days are closing in for the general election in Claiborne County, and as a way to inform you, the voters, on those running for public office, LMU TV, WLMU FM, and WCXZ AM held two public forums last week. We would like to thank each and every person who came out to support the candidates and showed respect while the forums were being held. We saw great turnouts of up to 150 audience members each night. We would also like to thank each and every candidate who came out and participated in the forums. The forums were held at Mary Mars Gymnasium on Tuesday and Thursday at 7 o'clock each night. The mayoral candidates forum was held Tuesday night with a great public attendance and candidate support. Thursday night, the district attorney and sheriff candidates answered questions for the public as well. Each candidate that attended was contacted by letter that was sent out June 14th and also contacted by telephone. The questions that were asked were a generalized set of questions and also questions that were presented from the audience. The candidates were given a 2-minute for an introduction and 2-minute time frame to answer questions. The purpose of the forum is to inform the voters in the most efficient way possible, and we thank you all for making it possible. Now, if you missed the forums live on television or couldn't make it, you can watch the mayoral candidate forum every Tuesday and the sheriff and district attorney forum every Thursday at 7 p.m. on channels 4 and 20 until August 5th. Early voting is underway in the county, and we hope that as many voters as possible will take the opportunity to cast their ballots. Early voting allows citizens who may not be able to cast their vote on the general election day to be a part of the process. Early voting is taking place at the Claiborne County Election Commission in Tazewell and the Harrogate City Hall Monday through Saturday from 8 o'clock a.m. to 6 o'clock p.m. and will run through August 2nd. Some adjustment of daily schedule still may be necessary, but the early voting schedule now has enough flexibility that most people can work voting into their schedules. Anyone who wants to vote will also need to bring an appropriate photo identification card. According to state law, though, a student ID is not acceptable. So please take the opportunity to vote and exercise this most fundamental right. The Alpha School and Family Resource Center is hosting a last chance to meet and greet candidates in the upcoming election. All proceeds will go to Relay for Life. The event will be held at the Walters State Community College Claiborne County campus on July 24th from 6 to 9 p.m. Everyone is invited to attend to meet the candidates and support Relay for Life. There will be hot dogs, chips, and drinks as well as homemade baked goods and a variety of items for auction. For more information or for a candidate to confirm their attendance, you can call Teresa Fusen at 606-499-0544. The young man killed in an early spring accident is being honored by the Wilderness Road Kiwanis Club. This year's John L. Martin Award will be in honor of Andrew Douglas Davidson. The award ceremony is scheduled for Tuesday, July 22nd at the Claiborne County Justice Center at 10:30 that morning. 18-year-old Davidson was killed April 2nd in an accident following a shift he had finished at the Union County Sheriff's Department. At the time of his death, Davidson worked as a corrections officer for Granger County Sheriff's Department and was also training as a reserve officer with Union County Sheriff's Department. Davidson was a volunteer firefighter with the New Tazewell Fire Department and a senior at Claiborne High School. The award will be presented to Davidson's father, Bill Davidson, by the retired 8th Judicial District Attorney General Paul Phillips. Surviving recipients of the John L. Martin Award and the public are welcome to attend. Get those crock pots out and ready to go for the first ever chili cook-off hosted by the Wilderness Road State Park. The event is scheduled for August 9th and will begin at 2 o'clock that afternoon. Sign-ups are underway with teams that are competing for cash prizes, with this chili cook-off being part of the park's first annual Community Appreciation Day and Back to School Bash. The teams can begin setting up and cooking by as early as 9 a.m. and the chili must be prepared on site and ready for judging by 3 p.m. You don't have to worry about the electricity because the park is going to provide electricity, but the teams must provide their ingredients, pots, and any other cooking utensils. Each team's chili will be judged by a panel of 3, 2 park representatives, as well as a third designated judge. A cash prize will be awarded to the winning team along with the title of Wilderness Road Chili Champion. For more information or to register your team for the chili cook-off, you can contact the park office at 276-445-3056 or visit the Friends of the Wilderness Road State Park official website, friendsofwildernessroad.org. A new Tazewell man remains in the Claiborne County Justice Center on multiple charges that include rape, aggravated assault, and possession of a firearm during the commission of a dangerous felony. 36-year-old Marty Rouse was taken into custody during the early evening hours of July 8th for allegedly raping a woman at or nearby Jimmy's Place, located on Norris Lake. According to the police report, Rouse allegedly intimidated the victim with a gun to force the rape. Rouse is also charged with stealing the victim's cell phone during the crime. He is currently being held on a $150,000 secured bond. The Pineville man accused of holding a woman captive for 2 days was indicted by a Bell County grand jury. 39-year-old Scott McGeorge of Pineville was indicted on second-degree assault, first-degree unlawful imprisonment, and for being a persistent felony offender. A welfare check was received by the Bell County Sheriff's Department 2 months ago on Bird Branch Road, where a woman led officers to the alleged victim. The arrest citation states that the victim had multiple red marks and bruises and was held captive for 2 days, alleging that McGeorge beat and choked her with her arms bound. The female was taken to Middlesboro ARH Hospital and was treated. The Bell County Sheriff's Department and Kentucky State Police are investigating this case. 11 people found themselves targets in a Bell County Sheriff's Department drug roundup. Out of those 11, 8 people were arrested in the mid-morning hours, each charged with illegal drug trafficking. According to officers, drugs that were sold ranged from cocaine to hydrocodone. The roundup was the result of a 10-month undercover investigation, with most of the arrests made in the RJ community. Officers say the Sheriff's Department is doing their best to clean up the area for those people who live there that are not selling drugs. As for the drug roundup as a whole, the Bell County Sheriff's Department says they are proud to get the drug dealers off the streets. Sheriff Bruce Bennett said the investigation involving drug trafficking is always ongoing as long as people are still selling. For a list of those arrested, you can check out the story on our LMU TV Facebook page. Now, coming up after the break, Monique, Derico, and Joe Lewis bring you what's the latest in the entertainment world.
Looking for efficient, compassionate, and comprehensive health care for you and your family? Visit University Medical Clinic. All providers are faculty members of LMU's DeBus College of Osteopathic Medicine and are board certified in their specialty. Multiple specialties available including family medicine, pediatrics, OBGYN, and osteopathic manipulative medicine, with locations in Harrogate, Tazewell, and New Tazewell, and most insurance plans accepted. University Medical Clinic is here to serve you. Call 423-869-7193 for an appointment. University Medical Clinic. When you're traveling throughout the Tri-States, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro. With nearly 60 rooms to choose from, fitness center, full complimentary hot breakfast bar, and seasonal pool, Holiday Inn Express of Middlesboro is all about catering to your travel needs. Our rooms are all equipped with flat screen TV, refrigerator, microwave, and we're conveniently located just seconds from the area's attractions. When you're on the road, stay smart at Holiday Inn Express, located on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro. Make reservations today by calling 606-248-6860.
I will help families adopt children from around the world and in our own backyard.
I am teaching ethics to the next generation of lawyers.
I will make a difference for the underserved of this region.
I will be an advocate for my clients.
As a prosecutor, I fought for those who couldn't speak for themselves.
I'm a lawyer and professor.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
I will be a lawyer.
You love your car or truck? Let us help you keep it clean at Soapy J's. Soapy J's has unlimited wash plans to fit every budget. Try our $5 express wash or one of our 3 monthly wash plans. The Wheel Deal, the Soapy J, or the new Blast Wax. With our monthly wash plans, if you pay with credit card, all you do is pay for the present month and your card will be billed on the first of each month. Don't forget, Soapy J's has free vacuums with any wash. Soapy J's Express Car Wash, open 7 days a week. Let us help keep your car or truck clean at Soapy J's. Soapy J's on the Cumberland Gap Parkway, Middlesboro.
I'm Monique Derico with your entertainment news update. The useless trivia question for this week will take you back to 1984. What was the first video ever played on MTV? For our top entertainment stories, as promised, I have an update on the Tracy Morgan Walmart story. Morgan has been released from a rehabilitation center where he had been recovering from a critical June 7th car crash involving his limousine bus and a Walmart truck driver. The tragic crash also resulted in the death of James McNair, a fellow comedian of Morgan's. The actor's representative said Tracy has been released from the rehabilitation center and will continue his recovery efforts at home with an aggressive outpatient program. He has asked me to pass along his sincerest gratitude to everyone who has helped him get to this point. He would also appreciate some privacy during this crucial point in his recovery. However, I honestly don't think that he'll be receiving that requested privacy because just 2 days before he was released from the rehabilitation center, Morgan sued Walmart over the deadly 6-vehicle crash. The lawsuit documentation was submitted on July 10th to a New Jersey court. It claims Walmart was careless and negligent in the ownership and operation of its motor vehicle, which caused Mr. Morgan to suffer severe personal injuries. As a response to the lawsuit, a Walmart representative said to E! News, "We wish Mr. Morgan, Mr. Fuqua Jr., and Mr. Milia full recoveries. Our thoughts continue to go out to them, their families and friends, as well as to the families and friends of everyone involved, including Mr. McNair, who lost his life. We are deeply sorry that one of our trucks was involved," the company added. "As we've said, we're cooperating fully in the ongoing investigation." The driver of the Walmart truck, Kevin Roper, faces charges of vehicular homicide and 4 counts of assault by auto and has pleaded not guilty. In recent discoveries, federal officials say Roper was driving 20 miles over the speed limit at the time of the crash. He had also been on the clock for 13 hours and 30 minutes, only a half hour shy of the federal regulation for truck drivers. So he was not guilty of being on the road for too long. However, Morgan's lawsuit alleges that Roper had fallen asleep behind the wheel and had been awake for more than 24 hours. Nonetheless, there is no evidence to date to prove Morgan's claims. Morgan and the other plaintiffs are seeking a jury trial, and punitive and compensatory damages. I'll keep you posted on the latest. About a month ago, I covered the death of Casey Kasem, the voice behind Shaggy from Scooby-Doo and founder of the America Top 40 radio show. Surprisingly, his body remains unburied amid an ongoing family dispute. Kasem passed away at the age of 82 after battling Lewy body disease, a degenerative condition similar to Parkinson's disease. Before Casey's death, his wife of 33 years, Jean Kasem, and his many children were in legal battles over Kasem's care and visitation rights. After Kasem passed, his 3 daughters did honor him with a memorial service, and according to his eldest daughter, Carrie, Jean was not present. As of Wednesday, July 16th, the body of Casey Kasem remains at a Washington morgue, according to NBC News. The news outlet also quoted Carrie's spokesman saying Jean holds the legal rights to his body, but has not made arrangements to move him. Carrie and her siblings from Casey's first marriage hope their father will be buried at Forest Lawn Memorial Park in Glendale, California, but there has been no talk of that happening soon. Hopefully, the radio legend will be put to rest. There is a gender change in the world of Marvel Comics. Last Tuesday, announced on The View, come October, the god of thunder, Thor, will no longer be a man, but will be changed into a woman for the comics. The idea was penned by series writer Jason Aaron. This change is definitely a shift in Marvel's continuity, as Thor is one of the oldest superheroes in the Marvel Universe. As clarification and confirmation, in a Marvel press release, Jason Aaron stated, "This is not She-Thor, this is not Lady Thor, this is not Thorita, this is Thor. This is the Thor of the Marvel Universe, but it's unlike any Thor we've ever seen before." The comics editor, Will Moss, also added, the inscription on Thor's hammer reads, "Whosoever holds this hammer, if he be worthy, shall possess the power of Thor." Well, it's time to update that inscription. This change is only affecting the comics, but who knows? Maybe Chris Hemsworth, who plays Thor in the cinematic adaptation, will be replaced by a woman in the upcoming installments. Lionsgate has announced huge plans to capitalize on the already highly successful Hunger Games franchise that involves a Hunger Game theme park, museum exhibit, and a mobile game. The franchise announced it would partner with mobile game maker Kabam to complete the project. According to a press release from the company, in the game, players assume the identity of district members sent on a mission in order to build their alliance, liberate their district, and rebuild Panem. The company is also planning a touring exhibit about the movies titled The Hunger Games: The Exhibition that will travel around the U.S. next summer. Additional theme parks, attractions, and other local location-based entertainment opportunities are also being explored. With a worldwide box office gross of $777 million and an overall 87% critic reception on Rotten Tomatoes, I think the Hunger Games theme park would be a very lucrative investment that fans can enjoy worldwide. After these messages, stay tuned to join Joseph Lewis as he tells you all about the upcoming movies.
I love kids. I'm responsible. Mama's coming, baby!
You don't have to be perfect to be a perfect parent.
Hello, I'm Joseph Lewis, bringing you all the latest information in the world of movies. Tops at the box office last weekend included Dawn of the Planet of the Apes, which held strong at #1 with $36 million, bringing its total domestic gross to $139 million. Coming in at second place was the horror sequel The Purge: Anarchy, starting strong with $28 million and already more than tripling its production budget. And rounding out the top three was the family film Planes, Fire, and Rescue, which opened with $18 million. Coming to theaters this week is Hercules, Brett Ratner's adaptation of Hercules: The Thracian Wars, a comic book series that reimagines the legend of the titular demigod. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson stars as Hercules, who after completing his 12 labors and achieving immortality, is commissioned by the King of Thrace to defeat a savage warlord. A host of acclaimed character actors rounds out the supporting cast, including John Hurt, Rufus Sewell, Ian McShane, and Joseph Fiennes. Hercules opens this Friday, July 25th. Also opening this week is Lucy, a new action thriller from Luc Besson, the director of Leon the Professional. Scarlett Johansson stars as Lucy, a woman working for the mob as a drug mule in Taiwan. After inadvertently absorbing the drugs she is transporting, Lucy's brain goes into overdrive, giving her unlimited use of her memory and control over her body, as well as telekinetic abilities. Morgan Freeman co-stars as a professor who may hold the secret to Lucy's newfound powers. Lucy can be seen in theaters this Friday. Now playing in theaters is The Purge: Anarchy, the sequel to last year's highly successful horror film The Purge. Taking place on yet another night of the year when all types of crime are declared legal, chaos naturally abounds as the rich prey on the poor and families begin to turn on each other. And part of the pleasure of this film and its predecessor is that it makes the viewer question what they would do if placed into such a horrifying state of affairs. The concept and its political implications are definitely the driving force here, and it helps to keep things interesting when the characters and the actual plot are unable to. As far as the cast goes, Frank Grillo is definitely the standout, turning in a hardened, gritty portrayal of a father out for revenge, but the other characters don't quite match up. Roaming the streets of downtown Los Angeles, Grillo pairs up with both a desperate couple and a mother and daughter on the run, and these characters and their respective plights are fairly generic in comparison to Grillo's dark, emotionally charged arc. Despite the uneven screenplay, however, The Purge: Anarchy is still home to a few tense suspense and action sequences courtesy of director James DeMonaco, and the plot does take some nicely unexpected twists as the film reaches its end. And if you're looking for something else to watch this weekend, The Purge: Anarchy's Frank Grillo can also be seen in The Grey, now available for streaming on Netflix Instant. The Grey is a bleak, intense survival thriller from director Joe Carnahan in which Liam Neeson stars as Otway, an expert sniper working for an Alaskan oil drilling group that is constantly under threat from ferocious wolves. After the group's plane crashes and leaves only a few of them alive, it's up to Otway to lead the remaining men through the cold Alaskan woods facing harsh weather, tough terrain, and even tougher predators. Functioning simultaneously as an engrossing suspense film, a reflective drama about loss, and a study in the nature of faith, This film is unique in that its visceral pleasures are fully matched by its intellectual value. Liam Neeson has been reinventing himself as an action hero over the past several years, and this is the best of that crop of performances. He is excellent here, convincingly alternating between unwavering determination and crippling vulnerability without missing a single beat, and making The Gray a compelling, powerful experience. That's all for this week in the world of movies. I'm Joseph Lewis, and we'll be back after these messages.
I joined the National Guard and never thought I'd be saving lives.
I put on the uniform and I have a whole new outlook on life. Country, community, family. That's what matters most to me. If that matters to you, go to 1-800-GO-GUARD.com.
For a couple of local entertainment opportunities, this Thursday, the Lakeside Concert Series is continuing in Johnson City, Tennessee. Head at the Winged Deer Park. Can I start over? Thank you. I said head. Head. Just go. For a couple of local entertainment opportunities, this Thursday, the Lakeside Concert Series is continuing in Johnson City, Tennessee. Held at the Winged Deer Park at the Lakefront Amphitheater, this concert takes place from 7 to 9 p.m. and admission is free. Playing this upcoming show is the Hillbilly Bad Band. For more information and directions, call 423-283-5815 or visit johnsoncitytennessee.org/upcoming events. If you're into knickknacks and handmade art, you could travel to Gatlinburg this week for the duration of the Gatlinburg Craftsman's Fair. Held at the Gatlinburg Convention Center, it's a congregation of 150-plus booths featuring some of the nation's finest work. Artisans and craftspeople are also on hand to demonstrate their skills, answer questions, and offer their unique art for sale. The fair is open from 10 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily and from 10 a.m. to 5 p.m. on Sunday. Admission is $6. For more information, visit gatlinburg.com or call 865-423-7479. So, do you remember what was the first video to ever be played on MTV? Ironically, it was the video Killed the Radio Star by the Bugles. The title of the song was definitely a forewarning to our growing digital age, and the irony of the song is almost as funny as MTV grew to be one of the biggest moguls in the world of music videos. So that's it. Thanks for tuning in. This has been Monique Derico, bringing the world of entertainment to you.
Whether traveling for business or pleasure, Sleep Inn and Suites of Middlesboro, Kentucky invites you to dream better here. Located at the foothills of the Cumberland Gap, Sleep Inn and Suites offers luxurious rooms equipped with microwave fridge combo, desk, ergonomic chair, wireless internet, and 32-inch flat-screen TV. While staying with us, visit our fitness center, wake up to our complimentary hot breakfast bar, or have a bedtime snack with our fresh-baked cookies. Sleep Inn and Suites, located off Highway 25E, Middlesboro.
J. Frank White Academy is more than a high school. Your child will have room to grow in mind, body, and spirit. Small, safe learning environments, individualized learning plans, and cutting-edge technology. Every child deserves a quality education in a safe, nurturing environment.
Our college prep program teaches a love of learning, self-discipline, and service to others. The Academy is fully accredited by Advanced Ed. You have a choice at the J. Frank White Academy.
No matter whether it's breakfast, lunch, or dinner, Subway of Harrogate and Middlesboro has your fresh interests at heart. On your way to work, try one of our mouth-watering breakfast sandwich or flatbread omelets. If it's lunch or dinner time, choose from our wide selection of classic, select, or premium sandwiches, all made to your order. If you're serving a crowd, Subway has sandwich platters, giant subs, box lunches, and even cookie platters. Whether it's dine in or carry out, you can eat healthy and eat fresh at Subway. Subway, 362 Catawba Avenue in Harrogate and on the corner of the Village Square Mall, Middlesboro.
It's the Old Town Grill. The Old Town Grill is a special place where you bring more than family, more than friends. Bring a hearty appetite, because at the Old Town Grill, you'll never walk away hungry. A delicious change from the ordinary. The perfect place to bring the entire family. The best food and plenty of it. Join the fun and treat your appetite to something special. It's the OTG. The OTG is the place to be.
From the College of From the Lincoln Memorial University College of Veterinary Medicine, we would like to introduce you to the newest member of the rail splitter family, Baby Angus. Baby Angus was born Tuesday, July 15th, and is doing great. He is the latest baby boy to join the rail splitter family, and we will be keeping an eye on all of those new babies born into the growing family at the College of Veterinary Medicine. And that is going to do us for today for this edition for LMU Tri-State News. Thank you for joining us. For everyone behind the scenes, I'm Ashley Hurley.